week we will just get a chance to look up the conditional filtering and also where it plays a key role or major role, that as well. So let's quickly understand like the problem statement. In this exercise, we want us to do conditional filtering based on two conditions. Okay, use fruits and vegetable data source, display heat map only product that comes both fresh and frozen. Okay, first let's see like how to make a heat map. So yeah, fruits, we have selected the data source. Okay, so form in columns and type in rows. So yeah, now it's showing like different forms and type. In this we are supposed to show only both fresh and frozen. Okay, also we will try to add some consumed, like how much consumed in labels. So this is the basic heat map. This is how we create heat map in Tableau. Now we will proceed with the conditional filtering actually. So in this, what we are supposed to display is only the product that comes in both fresh and frozen. Okay, if we put the form in filters and if we select only fresh and frozen, what happens? Let's see. So yeah, it's showing, but this is not the outcome or result which they are expecting. They are expecting only that comes both fresh and frozen. So basically simple filter is not working. So what we have to do?
Basically we have to put an and instead of or, kind of, so that it should be in both fresh and frozen, not in single one of them.
Yeah, okay, that's more or less same. So for this we will use the conditional filtering actually.
You got type
and yeah, by formula. So as you all know, if condition, it is a logical function. With that we can just type. So if form is equal to what we want, fresh and frozen. Okay, fresh first. Fresh. If it is true, then it should give 1. If it is false, then it should give 0. Max. I will tell you the reason like we will use aggregation like max or whatever later. Yeah.
Hi team, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Shravan. Good morning, Jagdish.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Jagdish.
Good morning, sir. So
if form is equal to frozen, then so basically what it does is like if form is equal to fresh, it will return 1, and if form is equal to frozen, here it will return 1. So if the sum is equal to 2, then our condition is satisfied. So on the top of this if, we will use single if condition. Okay, then bracket. If form fresh, then it will return 1. Then if the form is equal to frozen, here it will return 1. So if this is equal to 2 in total, then it will be true. N.
Shouldn't we put a else condition as well?
There is no need for else condition. It's like not essential.
Bro, you just need to close that bracket. Yes. I think after 2, I believe.
Yeah.
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 Remove that bracket between true and end.
So now we are getting only the types which are there in fresh and frozen. So if you ask me, is this the only way to do? No, we can write even calculated fields, but in that case we have to use the LOD to fix a type level. So maybe you can try that as well. Create calculated field. Fixed. Only true. Okay. Now we are able to get the same result. So actually in Tableau we can approach the problem statement with multiple ways, but in the end we should be able to find which is the most effective way, and we have to just proceed with that. So this is the first problem statement which we try to solve. Next we will go for the second one as well. So yeah, here is similar to that of first, but here in the first one you can see along with fresh and frozen we are also be viewing can type in the view. So in the second, what we are supposed to do is we should produce display in the heat map that only that comes in both fresh and frozen. Here what they meant to say is like the can type should not be visible in the view. So what we can do here is like we can take the same condition and just we have to edit that condition a little bit. So yeah.
So what is the statement? I haven't understood. Can you repeat that?
So here what the statement is, here you can view like along with fresh and frozen canned is also visible.
Yes.
The next statement what you are supposed to show is only fresh and frozen and not the canned ones. Here they
Okay.
are trying to show the one that comes both in fresh and frozen forms. But here that comes only product that comes in both fresh and frozen, that should be still. So basically we have tried to remove the can here. So similar to the top first one only, we will just write condition in the conditional filtering. So maybe if form is equal to can, then we can give something like 10 or 20, so it won't count up to 2.
Jerome, what
Yeah.
if there were many other than canned as well? So there were some which are fresh and frozen and dried. So in that case, we have to put manually for each and every category apart from fresh and frozen.
No, actually we are assigning only fresh and frozen one, and we are, as you can see in the previous, is only canned has come extra.
Yeah.
So we can just give canned 10 and others will remain unaddressed, so they won't come in, won't be considered in this filter. Actually.
No, I got it. What I was asking was, for example, in previous example, if we had dried as well. So some products are coming in canned, fresh and frozen, as well as dried, fresh and frozen.
Okay.
So if we have multiple fields like that, so we have to do it manually, or is there another way?
Then we have to write condition for like whichever comes apart from canned. So here now we are giving, if it is canned, it will return 10. Just a minute.
Yo, you write actually form. Okay. Is it form or is it type?
It's form only.
It's on form on.
So now the total is 12 for others and 2 for the.
Do we have data in that combination with okay, we are just saw, right? Okay, yeah, we have.
Yeah. Yeah, let's suppose this is only this.
Understood. Hey, I think we are. Okay.
If,
Jairam, we need to bring type filter in, right? Not the form one.
what?
We
Can
need,
you
to
repeat?
bring, we need to bring type field into the filter card, right? Not the form.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. There you go. Condition. So if it is equal to fresh frozen, then can.
Yep, I'll see.
Is equal to 2. Hope it works.
Now closing parenthesis after every max.
Yeah. Yeah. So here the catch is like whichever we want to get, then this we have to write the calculation. So here we want to filter the types based on the condition on form. So since we earlier wrote the condition on form, we are not able to achieve like whatever we wanted to. Yeah. So next we'll go to the 3.3 challenge. Here, like using animal-centered data, we have to display animal which were taken specific weekday, during specific week month, then display a time series of those animal outcomes. So basically in this data source, the catch is we have to filter animal ID. So first we will drop that into filter, and condition we will just think of the condition and we will write in this. Okay. So by formula, so if you read condition, we can just get some idea what are the fields to be considered. One is weekday, which is given here, and the other one is during a specific month. So these weekdays and specific month, these two matters actually. So now we will try to write. Also, since like we have already, there is a by default in the starter workbook, they have given parameter choose intake month and choose intake day. Based on these two parameters, we should be able to control this. So we will also take into the condition consideration of the parameters as well. Now we will get the calculated field. So max the date. Since we want like only weekdays which they have clearly mentioned, so we'll go and use the date part function. So we'll be able to get only the weekdays actually. So date part. So as you can see, which date part we want, date and start of week. So here in the date part we want only weekdays. So weekdays and comma, which so there is a field known as intake date. We will use that intake date. So weekdays of intake date, and since like start of the week we are not like so much interested in start of the week, as we are mentioning only the weekdays actually. So yeah, so the weekdays, and it should be equal to the day whichever we choose from the parameter, and the name of the parameter is weekday. Also, we should write the condition for the unful. You can see the choose intake month. We have condition for that as well. So already we have function known as month and month of intake date is equal to then choose intake month. Then n.
Parenthesis is
Yeah.
B. You can explain this dialog box.
No, I think we can't. Yeah. So maybe we will try to use a if and else here as swap passed already. So then one else 0, and maybe like if in this case then net else 0, and we will end the closing. So in this case the max should be equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, the condition will be like as expected, both the conditions will succeed.
Then issue.
Expand the window, no? We can see.
That's what there is, like
Okay.
I'm
Acha, understood.
Maybe bring that line below, like after that comma.
this
Yes. Enter.
Expected then to match effect. Okay. It's either it's some parenthesis. Oh, definitely. Oh, no, okay. Just okay.
Yeah, take out that parenthesis after that month. I mean, choose intake month.
Is it a weekday or weekdays?
Yeah. Weekday.
I think there shouldn't be a space there. We leave out the space. Don't know, but I'm just.
Okay. Yeah. So once if we change the intake day, so Sunday it doesn't come in weekday. That's why okay, Tuesday maybe, and also intake one
So
based on the
this graph,
parameter which is now the condition. Yeah.
Jairam, what is this graph? It's so we chose a 1 month. So either it's, so 6 means June, right?
Yeah.
And then we are choosing Tuesday, and but it's the data is coming for us different months. I didn't understand what we are, what is the time series we are plotting on.
Okay, great.
It's coming for October as well. October 2018.
No, maybe we didn't understand the question properly. It's supposedly doing what it is supposed to do, but we just didn't get what it's supposed to do.
Maybe the intake month and intake date. The first we're choosing intake month.
No, the outcome date is shown in the axis actually, as you can see. Income they would have come on 3rd and Tuesday, and outcome like when they are leaving.
Acha. Outcome.
That's what
Okay.
it shows.
Acha. So people who joined in that 3rd month, when did they? Outcome month. Outcome. Okay. Now it's clear. Okay.
Yeah, that's a
It's a different axis.
different field as
Yeah.
So that's all I have for today.